Hello, my name is Steve Engel, and I want to share some ideas with you today on how to practice your musical instrument. You've probably heard your music teachers or your parents tell you before that you need to practice, but maybe no one has ever really taught you what that means. What are you supposed to do when you practice? Let's first start with the definition. To practice is to rehearse repeatedly with a goal of improvement or mastery. Basically, you do something over and over again so that you'll be better at it than you were when you started. The goal is excellence. You might accomplish some goals in one practice session, but bigger goals might take weeks or months. But remember that if you practice often, you'll eventually achieve your goals. Let's talk about what you do when you practice. A good way to start is with warm-ups focused on technique. Technique is everything about the physical elements of the way you play your instrument. Using good hand position, good posture, good breathing and tonguing for wind instruments, good embouchure, good bowing for stringed instruments. It's doing all those important things that your music teacher tells you about how to play your instrument. So at the beginning of your practice session, start with something that's easy for you to play, but focus on the way you play your instrument. Next, think about a challenge. In order for a practice session to be effective, you've got to work on something you haven't been able to do yet. This is where it's important to remember to be persistent and patient. Remember, if at first you don't succeed, try again. Play very short sections of music and play them slowly. It might be just one measure or one short musical phrase. Find that spot in the music that's giving you trouble and do it over and over. You'll get better at it. Then gradually speed up the tempo and play longer sections of music. If you feel confident that you can play all the music from your school band or orchestra, why not work your way through a method book? Can you play everything in book 1? Why not move on to book 2, then book 3? As a musician, there's always something to work on. Finally, it's fun to finish your practice session by playing some familiar music. Playing music that you already know shouldn't be the majority of your practice time, but it can be a fun way to reward yourself for the good work you've done in your practice session that day. Now, when you practice music you're already comfortable with, focus on musical expression, playing artistically. Use dynamics and good phrasing to make the music sound more beautiful than you've ever played it before. I hope these reminders are helpful for you. Best wishes to you as you spend quality time practicing music.